All right, Shalom. First off, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shah, Bahashem, Rakakwadash. I want to give double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone, and the sincere Shalom to all the Akim out here that's doing again, pushing his work in truth and in sincerity. Okay, we're going to go on this video, okay, starting off with Matthew 13 and 3. And it says, "And he spake many things unto them in parables, saying, Behold, a sower went forth to sow." Right? Read it in the Amplified version on the right. Okay. Um, it says, "And as he sowed, some seed fell beside the road between the fields, and the birds came and ate it. Other seed fell on rocky ground, where they did not have much soil, and at once they sprang up, because they had no depth of soil. But when the sun rose, they were scorched, and because they had no root, they withered away. Other seed fell among thorns, and thorns came up and choked them out. Other seed fell on good soil and yielded grain, some 100 times as much as was sown. It says some 60 times as much, and some 30. It says, He who has ears to hear, let him hear, and heed my words. Okay, and it says, And the disciples came to him and asked, Why do you speak to the crowds in parables? Yahweh Shah replied to them, To you it has been granted to know the mysteries of the kingdom of heaven, but to them it has not been granted. Okay, so 2/3, okay, of our people can't grasp the concept of salvation. Okay, it sounds foolish to them. Okay, it's too deep for them. Okay, but it hasn't been granted or given to them. Okay, to grasp the understanding that's inside of the scriptures. Okay, concerning salvation. Okay, and that's what we mainly speak about. Okay, salvation of the world, which entails Yahweh Shah returning. Okay, to gather his elect. Okay, which are the 12 tribes of Israel, the 144,000. Okay, from the 12 tribes, and then you had the 1/3, which are the elect. 1/3 of Israel, which the 144,000 is a part of the 1/3, are going to be saved. Okay, 2/3 of our people in this country, okay, Babylon the Great, going to be destroyed. It says, For whoever has spiritual wisdom, because it is receptive to God's word, right? Yahweh Shemiel Shah's word, to him more will be given, and he will be richly and abundantly supplied. But whoever does not have spiritual wisdom, because he has devalued God's word, even what he has will be taken away from him. Okay? It says, This is the reason I speak to the crowds in parables, because while having the power of seeing, they do not see. And while having the power of hearing, they do not hear, nor do they understand and grasp spiritual things. Because a lot of our people are carnal in this, country. Okay, this is all they know. Okay, some people come into this Israelite, knowing that they're an Israelite, it's as if it's a fad, it's just a thing in the thing in the moment. Okay, it sounds good to them, but some people don't come into it for the right reasons. They don't understand it. They ain't come up the right way. Okay, and those people that didn't come in the right way, if you don't come in the right way, it's impossible for you to endure in this thing. Okay, so you just gonna be in the thing in it for a little while, and then you gonna end up falling out. Okay, If you ain't coming to this thing for the right reasons, okay, which is really should be, um, you know, as a vessel towards, um, serving Yahweh Shai, because that's what we was created for, okay? If you ain't coming through this thing, with that understanding, okay, as a man, then you are not gonna last. You're not gonna make it, okay? It says, "In them the prophecy of Isaiah is being fulfilled, which says, you will hear and keep on hearing, but never understand. Okay? And you will look and keep on looking, but never comprehend. For this nation's heart has grown hard, and with their ears they hardly hear, and they have tightly closed their eyes. Otherwise, they would see with their eyes and hear with their ears, and understand with their heart and turn to me, and I will heal them spiritually." A lot of our people don't want to be healed. They rather go to, you know, Esau to be healed. Okay, which Esau don't heal nobody. Okay. Um, like I said, this is all they know. Okay. It says, but blessed, spiritually aware, and favored by God, Yahweh Shai, are your eyes because they see, and your ears because they hear. Okay, and the water Yahweh Shai that He, gave us the ears to hear, the eyes to see what's going on. Okay, even concerning the people who don't last in this thing. Okay. Um, I I had a conversation with someone today, and I knew that this person was full of crap from the very beginning. You know, but I asked them, "May you still believe that you're an Israelite?" He said, no, I don't believe in it no more. I don't follow it no more. I used to, but I don't do it no more." And I'm like, yeah, this guy's really full of shit, man. And you stay away from those type of people, man. Those carnal people. Who knows where they came from. He was going all the way off. He didn't believe in the Messiah. A lot of these people, they don't believe in the Lord returning. Okay. They don't get the spiritual aspect. They don't have faith. Okay. It says, I assure you and most solemnly say to you, many prophets and righteous men who were honorable and in right standing with Yahweh Shai longed to see what you see and did not see it, and to hear what you hear and did not hear it. Okay, it says, listen then to the meaning of the parable of the sower. When anyone hears the word of the kingdom regarding salvation and does not understand and grasp it, the evil one comes and snatches away what was sown in his heart, right? And it says, "Be sober, be vigilant, right? Your adversary, the devil, walks about like a lion, seeking whom he may destroy." Okay, and who knows where these people fall off at, man. We seen some people get caught up in all different type of wind of doctrines, man. you know and it'd be like, where the heck did that come from, and why did uh how did you fall for that? you know well, for one, they didn't understand what this was all about. Some people in this thing for clout, for some type of name and all that stuff. Um, but they really not believers, man. And to hell with them, man. They'll come back in their right mind, and a lot of people don't understand that. That all Israel shall be saved, but they gonna end up having to die and to come back as children in the kingdom. Okay, so they don't understand that. When we read the scriptures, and break that down. Okay. But only the elect is going to get it. Okay. It says, the evil one comes and snatches away what was sown in his heart, right? You find out that you're an Israelite, and then you all of a sudden say that you're not an Israelite no more. We see this all the time where, you know, somebody comes up, and they ask questions, right? We edify them, and then their girl call them, or somebody calls them and says, "Hey, come on," you know, or somebody else comes up and then they say some crazy stuff, you know. It all happens, man, like that, man, and that's like the soul that Lord don't really be caring about certain people, man. Okay, it's not given onto them to understand. Okay, so uh, people who don't understand it, right? They'll read an article or something that comes along. Okay, and it accomplishes what it's supposed to accomplish. If they were a part of what we teach in Great Millstone, right? They would, be able to combat all those different wicked schemes that are being put out there. Okay, knowing the true doctrine. It says, "This is the one who on whom seed was sown by the road." Okay, it says, "The one on whom seed was sown on rocky ground. This is the one who hears the word and at once welcomes it with joy." Right? It says, "Yet he has no substantial root in himself," right? But is only temporary, and when pressure or persecution comes because of the word, immediately he stumbles and falls away, abandoning the one who is the source of salvation. Okay, and we see that a lot too. People coming to this thing, and it's they happy with it, okay? But then when the going gets tough, right? They don't they miss out on key things as far as the scriptures. Okay? Their foundation wasn't straight. We see that a lot. Okay? Uh Rocky ground. But it says 22nd verse, "And the one on whom seed was sown among thorns, this is the one who hears the word." It says, "But the worries and distractions of the world and the deceitfulness," right? It says, "the superficial pleasures and delight of riches choke the word, and it yields no fruit." Okay? So some people, can't, get away from the world, man. Okay, that seed was sown, okay, but you still got that 1 foot in the world, okay, and can't fully set yourself apart. You know, you got to pray for that. You got to pray for the Lord to, remove those distractions, okay, those worries, those cares, the things that takes you away, okay. Um, it says, "And the one on whom seed was sown on the good soil, this is the one who hears the word and understands and grasps it." It says, "He indeed bears fruit and yields, some 100 times as much was sown, some 60 times as much, and some 30." Okay? So, clearly you have people who don't have a foundation. Okay? Um, it says the seeds to fall on the wayside. Okay? The birds come, and eat them up. You know, devils, send, you know, articles out or whatever the case may be, man. It could be a family intervention, somebody sitting down and stuff like that, or whatever it is, man. Jake just don't get it, man. Why we do what we do, while we out there, teaching, okay, and while we making our life a living sacrifice for the Lord, okay. Everybody ain't gonna understand and grasp the concept, okay, of salvation. That's the title. So with that, Lord willing, this is edifying. I want to say shalom till next time.